Resistance fighters, we're taking you into custody. Drop the weapons, now. Move out, let's go.
What do you guys think? Hi everybody. Welcome to Storytime with Shane. What do you guys think of the costume? Isn't that great? Put it on once more for you.
Put down your weapons. Sir, resistance fighters. We're taking you into custody. Drop the weapons, now. Move out, let's go.
Yeah. Guys like that? It's a fun one, hey? I thought it was. Welcome to Storytime with Shane, everybody, for another edition. Ooh, messed up my hair. Helmets are no good for that. They mess up your hair. In this uniform. Oh my goodness. So, as you know, those of you who joined in before, this is Storytime with Shane, happening Tuesday, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 3 p.m. Live both on Facebook and Instagram, and later posted to YouTube, so you can share it with friends and family, teachers, parents, whatever, and they can do whatever they want with it later on. So, yeah, if you do go to the YouTube channel, please subscribe, hit that bell. It does help me out a lot. If you do follow, that would be great. So, yeah. Be a lot of help if you could. Alright, so let's get going. So we start out with a fact. So today we're going to start out, where is the biggest rock on Earth? From our trusty little National Geographic for Kids book, which shouldn't be for kids, it should be for everybody, because I have learned oodles from it. See if I can't get this positioned a little better. Yeah, so that's this book. Little Kid's First Big Book of Where by Jill Espom. I'm loving it. And the first one fact we're doing today is, or the only fact we're doing today other than the books, is where is the biggest rock on Earth? Alright. In the middle of Australia is a big, flat area. What says that? A big, dry, flat area called the Outback. Right in the middle of the Outback is the world's biggest single stone. It is called the gigantic rock is called, oh no, I don't know how to pronounce that. Uluru? I don't know. I always call it the Red Rock, but I don't know. To people native to the Outback, Uluru, I can't even say it, is a sacred place. Visitors are asked not to climb on it, but walk around its base instead. And it's also known as the Ayers Rock, which is the one I know, too. I know that one, Ayers Rock. So there's the big rock in Australia. So big, it doesn't even fit on the Instagram feed. Right? Then we've got some, have you ever found a rock with an unusual shape? Has anybody ever found a rock with an unusual shape? I know I have. One time I found a rock on the beach, and it was shaped like a heart. And then there was this one other time, probably an easy shape to find, but it even had a little crevice in it, and it was shaped like a canoe. I tried to see if it would float, but what do you think happened? Yeah, didn't float. So here we have some of the natural wonders. So we have the Arches in National Park here, up here. And it tells us that when it rains, it beats against the sandstone and it tears away tiny bits of rock. And over thousands of years, that's what created these arches. So over the years, from the rain, those arches were created. Crazy. So the Ayers Rock is more than 2 miles or 3 kilometers long. I almost said 3.1, but 3 kilometers long. But what shows is the only part of it, because most of it is still underground, right? It goes there. So from there to there, it's 3 kilometers. So from edge to edge, it's 3 kilometers long. But there's way more under the earth, of course, naturally, right? there's your big fact for the day. So everybody knows where the biggest rock is. Interesting story. Those of you who know where I live in a town called Okotoks. And if you don't know what Okotoks means, Okotoks is native for big rock. And we actually have our own big rock out here. It's not as big as that rock, but it's a natural erratic. And you can actually come out here, and the same, they ask you not to climb on it, but you're definitely able to walk around the outside of it. It's a very beautiful place to come visit, so if you ever get a chance, you come out here. It's just outside of town, just between here and Black Diamond, and it's called the Okotoks Erratic, and the word Okotoks is native for Big Rock. So that's why we have like Big Rock Brewery out here, like brewing around, and Big Rock School. We have a Big Rock School out here, Big Rock Trail. So yeah, so there's lots of stuff and Okotoks. Alright, so if you ever want to come visit, let me know and I'll take you for a tour of the Big Rock. So let's move on to our next book. And this book was donated to me by a friend of mine. And it is called No Help Wanted by Ruth Ojai. No Help Wanted. Let's see. Is that a little better? A little better? I know it's not as good for Instagram, but we'll give it a whirl. I'll show you the pictures anyways. Bluey was Room 2's new class pet. Room 2's class pet. Check it out. There's Bluey. Mr. Zen talked about how someone needed to feed Bluey every day. Posy was very keen. There's Mr. Zen telling the class that somebody needs to feed the fish every day. And the fish's name is Bluey. And Posy was very keen. And the pages are stuck together. So this is Posy, this little girl who's jumping out of her desk. She's so keen. Posy picked the fanciest food flakes for Bluey. This one's shaped like a woolly mammoth. Posy and Bluey together. Posy provided stimulation so Bluey would never be bored. We can all be friends, growled Posy in her best monster shark voice. I guess I should have done that in it. Let me try that in your best shark voice. We can all be friends. I don't know if that was a shark, but whatever. That's my shark. Did I show you the pictures? I don't think I did. Look at that.
And then it just goes around on
Feeding them, singing,
and
and playing. The following day, Jacob said, I made a puppet too. I'll take that, Posy said. This will help at the parade scene. See, he made a puppet as well, so there's her puppet, and then she grabbed it away from him. Oh my, Posy, 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 what are we going to do with you? I think Bluey needs a checkup, said Sam. I'm a vet. May I take a look? I'll do it, said Posy. You'll scare her. I don't know about Posy here, getting a little greedy. All you need is me, said Posy. But Bluey was not looking that well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thankfully, he still has good blue color. Posy formed each food flake into a tiny. Bluey was not impressed. Can you see the food flakes and they're made into tiaras here? And just Bluey doesn't want to have anything to do with it. See, there's a food flake there. Yeah, no go. Uh-uh. The next day, Posy staged a full-scale fish-themed musical, but Bluey still looked unwell. Crazy. Everyone will blame me, thought Posy. So Posy hid Bluey. Shh! Bluey's napping. But Bluey was not napping. Bluey! Oh no! See Bluey in the corner there? Uh-oh. Posy knew what she had to do. I need help! What can I do? The class came and helped. See, everybody jumping on board to help out. It's great. Bluey started looking better. So did Posy. You're a great fish friend, said Mr. Zen. Thanks for letting us help. Everybody's in on it. And there's Mr. Zen's hand up there. The following week was Jacob's turn. Posy had lots of helpful tips. And the class couldn't help but noticing that Bluey always seemed to enjoy... What does Bluey always seem to enjoy? Look how happy he is. A good puppet show. Who doesn't love a good puppet show? Yes. The end. Yay. So the moral of that story was it's okay to ask for help, and it's really good to have help. And teamwork is great, right? I agree. Moving on to our next story, we're going to do a 5-minute girl power story here. And it is going to be from The Lion King. Eh? That sounds exciting. Let's go for it. What's it going to be? What's the story called? Nyla's Great Adventure. The Lion King. Nyla was sitting on the edge of Pride Rock, gazing out at the land, when she had an idea. Hey, Simba, Nyla called. Want to go on an adventure? What kind of an adventure? Simba asked. Is today the day we find the perfect clubhouse? You mean our cub house? Nyla chuckled. That sounds like a perfect adventure. We'll find a place to hang out where we can do whatever we want. Ooh, I remember having a clubhouse when I was younger. And I used to build them in the house, build them out of furniture with the cushions and pillows and blankets and I think maybe we should do that Saturday. I think we will. Carrying on. Nyla turned to her mother. Can we go? Yes, Nyla, she said, but you and Simba must come back before dark. And wait for Zazu. Sarabi said, having overheard them. Sure, Mom, Simba shouted as they ran away. Turning to Nyla, he added, whispering, Sure, if Zuzu can catch us. Come on, follow me. Simba was taking Nyla to a new hiding place he had found that he thought would be perfect for their cub house. He couldn't wait to see what she thought of it. Isn't this the best hideout? Simba said as he leaped onto a large rock. We can do whatever we want to make it our own. It's cool, Nyla replied. But doesn't someone else live here? See, there they are praying, getting ready to go. And there they are going up the rock to go find their new hiding place. Where are they going to build this cub house? Just then, Scar walked around the corner. Oh, my favorite nephew, Scar grumbled. Uncle Scar, I'm your only nephew, Simba said, laughing. Look, I brought a friend, Nyla. Scar did not seem too pleased. What are you two doing here? He asked. We are looking for our very own cub house, Simba explained. Come on, Nyla, I'll show you the dark part of the cave. Scar scowled. He did not want them hanging around his home. Well, if you must, Scar began, already plotting out how to get rid of Simba. But did I mention that Zazu is coming for a visit soon? He checks up on me, you know. We're kind of trying to avoid Zazu, Simba said. Time to go check another clubhouse option, I said. Nyla told Simba. I guess you're right. Bye, Uncle Scar, Simba said. The pair ran off before Zazu could catch up to them. Look at Scar's face. I forgot how scary he was. Always best looking at Scar in the rearview mirror when leaving him. Where should we go now? Simba asked. Nyla thought for a minute. I know, she said at last. We can go to the waterhole. Nobody, especially not Zazu, will find us there. There were always lots of animals gathered at the waterhole. Lost in the crowd, the two friends would be able to do whatever they wanted. Oh, they're so cute! Check it out, Nyla exclaimed as she jumped and splashed into the water. Hey, you got me wet, Simba yelled. But it was so much fun he soon jumped in too. The two cubs ran and played together. This spot seemed perfect for their cub house. The fun and games continued until Simba bumped right into an elephant's leg. Whoa! Watch out, Nyla said. They were soon surrounded by a parade of elephants, none of whom seemed to notice the two lion cubs running among them. Get that. Splish splash. And then bonk. Oh. Oh. Ah. Not good. Nyla, look out! Simba cried. A crash of rhinoceroses was rushing toward the water, and Nyla was in their path. Run! Simba shouted. He raced over and pushed Nyla aside in time. As Simba raced away from the rhinoceros, he ran right into a colony of flamingos. Sorry! He hollered as he scrambled away. I think I'm ready to leave now, Simba said as he gasped for air. Me too, Nyla added. I'm not sure this was the best place for our cub house. The tired cubs started out across the savannah, but then Nyla had another idea. Follow me, she said to Simba. Whew, that was scary. Imagine all the flamingo feathers around there now, because it startled all the flamingos. Could make a beautiful, beautiful fan out of it. Nyla led Simba straight to the base of Rafiki's tree. Now this is what I call the perfect cub house, Simba said as he began to climb up into the tree. It's so nice, Nyla replied as she followed him. I'm going to find my own branch. The two friends were exhausted from their adventures, and they settled down to nap for a while. What are you doing? Rafiki said, waking the two cubs abruptly. Nyla looked up groggily. What? You don't belong here, Rafiki said, as he scratched his chin and muttered, You belong up there. He pointed toward the Pride Rock. They're all muzzled, and then look over there. There's Rafiki, and he's showing them the Pride Rock. That's where you're supposed to be. The cubs looked towards their home. They spotted their mothers looking for them. We were supposed to be home before dark, Nyla said, and I'm kind of getting hungry. Me too, Simba added wistfully. The cubs thanked Rafiki and then headed back towards Pride Rock. There you are, Zazu called from above as they got closer. Where have you been all day? Sorry, Zazu, Nyla said. We were just looking for a cub house. Ooh, look at that pretty scenery. Ooh. There's the Pride Rock. There we go. A cub what? Said Zazu. Cub house. Nyla explained. The Scar didn't want us around. Then we almost got crushed at the waterhole, Simba added. And well, we haven't found one yet, but we will, Nyla said. For now, we're ready to go home. Settling in at Pride Rock, the cubs cuddle up with their mothers in their warm, cozy cave. I still want to find a cub house someday, Nyla said. But for now, it's good to be home. Yay! Well, that was a fun adventure, for sure. Again, that was from the 5-Minute Girl Power stories by Disney. And that'll bring us on to our last book. And those of you who are still with me, thank you for sticking around. Those of you who are new, this is Storytime with Shane Onyou. I do it. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday at 3 p.m. live on Facebook and Instagram. And then I also post it to YouTube later on. Those of you who didn't get to see my costume at the beginning, I'll throw it on quickly so you can see it. It's kind of cool. So just throw it on. And so you can
Drop the weapons, now. Move out, let's go. Put down your weapons. Sir, resistance fighters. We're taking you into custody.
Haha, too fun. I love that. It's a great costume. So we have one more book for today. Of course, one of my favorites. One of my new books that my sister was so graciously kind and bought and sent to me. I also have it, this one's my own, but I also have it out on rent from the Okotoks Library, so you can get it at your local library. But my sister bought me a few books, and here's one of them. And this one is called Worm Loves Worm by J.J. Austrian, illustrated by Mike Corrado. It's a really good one. Worm Loves Worm. I love this book. It's a great one. So let's get at it. Perfect. Worm Loves Worm. Worm loves worm. Let's be married, says Worm to Worm. Yes, answers Worm. Let's be married. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. Wait, says Cricket. You'll need someone to marry you. That's how it's always been done. I'll marry you. Look at Cricket. So we'll start with them, and they look at Cricket. There's Cricket. Cricket offers to marry them. Stand up, Cricket. Yes. Now we can be married. Now can we be married? Asks Worm. Wait, says Beetle. You've got to have the best beetle. Naturally. That would be me. Oh. That would be me. Look at that. He's got Shane's, mustache. Hey, what do you think? You think? I think so. I think we have the same mustache. I like the beetle. So, I would be the best beetle in a play about Worm and Worm. Now can we be married? Asks Worm. Wait, say the bees. You need brides, bees. Can we be the bride's bees, please? Please, please? Yes, says Worm. Now can we be married? Oh, we're getting quite the wedding party going on here, hey? There's the bees. Buzz, 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 buzz. So cute. You'll need to get rings to wear on your fingers, says Cricket. That's how it's always been done. But we don't have fingers, says Worms. We can wear them like belts, says Worm. Wonderful, says Worm. Now can we be married? Oh, now we can be married? Maybe. Just make sure. Did I show you guys the pictures there? I am slacking, but there's their wedding bands. They had to wear them as belts. Because, yeah, they don't have hands. Just make sure we have a band so we can dance, says Beetle Shane. Yeah. But we don't have feet to dance with, says Worm. We can just wiggle around, says Worm. Like this. Everybody wiggle. Everybody wiggle around like we're dancing. Yeah, we are. Fun, says Worm. Now we can be married. Okay, everybody dancing. Do-do-do-do. Moving right along. But you still need a white dress, a tuxedo, a top hat, and lots of flowers, and a cake with frosting, say the bees. But we don't have heads for hats, says Worm, or hands to hold flowers. And we only eat dirt, says Worm. Wait, says Spider. I can attach a hat and flowers to you with my sticky web. Thank you, say Worm and Worm. Oh, it's coming together now. Coming together. But who will eat the cake? Asked the bees. I can eat the cake along with Cricket and Beetle, says Spider. What did you say? Asked Cricket and Beetle. Nothing, says Spider with a smile and a wink. Now we can be married, says Worm. Did you guys catch the joke there? What the spider was insinuating? Yeah, naughty spider. But he winked, so we're all good. But which one of you is the bride? Asked Bees. How can we be bride's bees if we don't know who the bride is? I can be the bride, says Worm. I can too, says Worm. See, the bees are confused. The worms aren't. Worms got her all. They know what they're doing.
Is this now the permanent location for the people?
But one of you has got to be the groom. How can I be the best beetle? Says Beetle Shane. I can be the groom, says Worm. I can too, says Worm. We can both. Amazing, says Spider. Really? Asked Beetle Shane and the bees. Yeah, look. See over here? We're just over here, and then, look at that.
We were in the town.
Tuxedo and a veil, a dress and a top. Ingenious. I think it's great.
We almost did.
Let's see. Wait, says Cricket. This isn't how it's always been done. Then we'll just change how it's been done, says Worm. Yes, says Worm. And so they were married because Worm loves Worm. Yay, look at that. See the big picture? And then we'll just take her in close. The tissue, they're drying their eyes. Oh, such a beautiful wedding. Oh, yes. Oh, look at the happy couple. Oh, so many great lessons in that one. Not only you can marry whoever you want, but you can wear whatever you want. And if you want to wear both, you can wear both. I never even thought of that one. Like, that's great. Oh, it's a great book. Yeah, Worm loves Worm. Everybody should be able to be who they want to be, and love who they want to love, and marry who they want to marry, and wear whatever they want when they do it. But as for now, that's it for today. So what I'm thinking is Saturday, maybe we should build a fort. I think we should build a fort. We should build a fort in our living rooms with what we have. We'll use cushions, pillows, blankets, and we'll read from our fort. How does that sound? Are y'all going to join me on Saturday? Hopefully see you out there, 3 p.m. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 3 p.m. live on Facebook and on Instagram. Also later posted to YouTube, so you can rewatch it, reuse it. If you'd like to show your appreciation, there's many ways to do that. If you'd like to do it through a monetary means, you can send me an email through etransfer that way. Or another great way to do it is share it far and wide. Tag me, share it to people you know all over the place. Let's make this as big as we can, get as many people watching as often as we can. So yeah, just tag, share. My email is pinned on these, so you should be able to see it on both of them. And I hope to see more of you tune back in on Saturday. Also, I have some shows coming up. They will be posted in my story. I've got 2 shows coming up. I've got Stoner Games, which will be on Monday, and then on the following Thursday, after like a week today, I'll be doing another Cyberstash show on Zoom. So if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, watch for those postings for how you can come and watch. It'll be a lot of fun. So live performances, readings. I also offer other readings if you'd like something like I can read with your children. We can do Zoom readings, whatever you'd like. Just hit me up, private message me. That's it for today. We'll see you Saturday. So peace out.